Peep the shower curtain, man. Some drip. Still got some big ice chunkers. If you take a close look, looking pretty dark red. Just based on some of the colors I can see. So this is about as mucked up as I want it to get. So, gonna set me up, show you how I do it, how I rinse this out in the bucket, all this, gonna throw it in the wash. Real quick, I'm gonna peep the shirt I made last summer, 2 summers ago. Just gonna shut my computer off. I was working on something. Let's just save this. Put me up on my little shtick. Get you a live action show. Fucking extendo. Here we go, man. That's how I do it. using a little too much dye for just 2 clothes. 2 shirts. Usually I do big batches, but I didn't want to stream like fucking 6 hours at a crack. So maybe I've been using a little too small of a batch for what I normally do. But I also don't normally stream, and I've been wanting to. But that's my little observational feedback from this and the last one. These are looking awfully dark, which, if there's one thing I've learned in tie-dye and art in general, is that it ain't over till it's dry, you know? Can't judge it till it's fucking washed out and 100% dry. So don't be making early judgments, because there's a very good chance that everything looks totally different once we take it out of the washer or after it dries. Colors fade, perk up, certain things kind of take shape. It's a style. Dark and murky. So much for trying to section that shit off. I mean, I kind of did with the lines, but so much for trying to like section it off. Not even a little bit. And on the back a little bit, but we'll have to see when it's washed up. BDSM of her t-shirts, man. I think I've been using a little too much dye, which I don't measure, so it makes sense. I do not measure. I just do what feels right. So I guess what the recipe was calling for was some fucking dark, murky vibes, because this is less than 24 hours since I put ice and shit on here, so this is like maybe like 20 hours in the ice. And as you can see, those blocks didn't fully melt, so it's been at like a cold ass temperature, as opposed to some people doing this shit with like hot water irrigation or whatever other methods there is. I don't know. I usually stick with ice though. It's my main thing. Red as fuck. Can't even judge it until I wash it a little bit. Super red. Just used too much red in the bucket. It looks good if it rinses out a little bit, so I don't want to judge it yet. There's a little preface, whatever. see that red coming out, which is good. Now we just wait a couple minutes. I'm just going to rinse these out, and I'm going to throw them in the washer on a quick cycle, just because I got 2 of them. If I was washing like a tapestry or a bunch of shirts, like 10 shirts or something, I'd probably just do a regular wash. But we'll just do a quick one, and then set them up to air dry, let them dry overnight, and check back tomorrow, show the results. And I think I found a couple more different shirts. These are my last long sleeves, but I found some new ones. So yeah, we'll see what I can dig out of the closet. Optimistic for these. Open mind, open heart. I just show up, then I just say, I'm gonna knock out what else. Show up, play my part. Let the shirts play their part. Let the art play its part. You can see we got some color in there, man. It ain't all red. Kind of interesting little preface, you know, before the reveal. I love these like 2 abstract little alien eyes almost kind of going. But yeah, there's a little sneak peek for you. A little sneak peek of the Adidas one. But yeah, we got some color in there, and I know red. Red and the dark ones are always tricky. She's still looking fairly dark. Once it dries, probably be a different story, but she's pretty dark for my liking. So we'll see. Hopefully this one really kind of dries up, lets these colors come out, these other colors that are in there. So it's a dark ass spiral. That's because I put purple and red probably right through the middle, purple, red, and blue. But I tried to cover it with orange and yellow. But that's how this shit goes. So we'll see. peep one of my paintings. You could peep a couple, actually. Alright, y'all, that's how I'd wash one or wash them all out. It's pretty much how I do it for anything. Stay tuned for the full dry results tomorrow. Gonna be doing some more experimental stuff tomorrow. I'm not too sure yet because it's an experiment, and I think I'm about to hop on a little bit later, do some live painting. So yeah, catch you around, man. It's been real. Hopefully you have a totally rad weekend. I love you. Be safe. Yeah, peace.